you're not getting what you need out of your workouts. Rather, you're probably going to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week, if not more. Maybe you're going to the gym every single day. You're working out hard. Your intensity level is super high. It's up there. And you're wondering, why do you not get the results that you are looking for? What's happening? What is going on? And in this video, we are hoping to kind of unveil different things that you can do to make sure that you're getting the most out of your workouts. Because what's the point in putting in all of that work when you simply just don't see the results popping up, right? And the three things that we're going to go over in this video is proper sleep, um, the idea that people work out to eat whatever they want, and hydration. So, you kick them off. What you want? What you want to start with? What
All
you want to
right,
start with?
let's start with proper sleep. So, number one, like, are you working out all the time and not seeing results? Because I feel like this is one of the things that many people struggle with. They are working out all the time, and just like Jarrett said, and they are like dying for results. That's what they want. That's what they want to see. And they're not seeing any changes. Okay, well, if you implement these three things, you will start to see changes. Okay, proper sleep, so important. So, number one, like, do you have a hard break when you stop in your day and you are getting ready for bed? Like, do you have a bedtime? I know it seems silly, but like, we have to set boundaries and things for ourselves so that we can see change and feel good as well. So, do you have a bedtime? Do you have a certain time that you wake up? And are you tracking your sleep? Okay. So, making sure that you're getting good quality sleep, maybe taking supplements that are going to support your body, making sure, again, that you're drinking enough water throughout the day so that your body's hydrated and now you can rest peacefully. So those are all really important things when it comes to proper sleep. And you're going to see, like, when you start to track it and when you start to implement these habits, your sleep quality is better. So if you do track your sleep, you'll see, okay, I'm getting better deep quality sleep. I'm getting better REM sleep. Like, you're going to see more hours of your sleep cycle your sleep time in those two cycles, which is where your body recovers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's really important when it comes to your sleep, is that's when your body recovers, regenerates. All of these things are happening and working as you're sleeping. And if you don't get that good quality sleep during those hours, you're not going to be recovered and ready to then go to the gym and see those results and be able to put in that work. And it's day after day after day, and your body keeps getting run down, run down, run down with no recovery. So that is why sleep is so important when it comes to your workouts.
All right. So, as Anisha said, sleep is super important. Now I'm going to get a little sciencey on you. All right. So, the reason why sleep is so important is you have to think of your body like this, right? If you don't get the proper sleep, this is like you have a cell phone, right? You have a cell phone, and you know you have to charge it for it to work, right? And if when you plug the cell phone in, it'll tell you you have 1 hour or 2 hours until it's 100% charged, right? If you think that you can constantly use your cell phone and only charge it 20%, and you wonder why halfway through the day, 3 hours into the day, it dies, this is because you're not getting enough sleep. Sleep is when you rest and recharge your body. Sleep is the opposite of everything that you're doing is throughout your day. Throughout your day, especially when you go to the gym, when you're doing hard thinking, when you're going through stress, right? This is anabolic, right? So actually, it's catabolic, right? So that means it's breaking things down. Sleep is anabolic, so this means that it rests. It's rest and recovery. It's the rest and digest system, right? If you don't ever recover your system fully, there's zero chance in you having optimal output. So if you have decent or even good output right now, if you start getting the proper amounts of sleep, I'm telling you, your productivity levels, your workouts in the gym, the results that you're getting are going to skyrocket. That muscle that you aren't seeing because you've been crushing it in the gym, the muscle that you aren't seeing is because you haven't actually slept long enough for your body to recover from the last workout. When you have a whoop, like I have for probably about 3 years now, right? It tells you exactly how much energy, how much sleep you need, right? If you don't have information like that, you have no idea. There are some days where I work out and then I have a stressful day at work just due to whatever's going on, right? And these days I need more sleep. But if you never have that data, if you never have that feedback, you're going to maybe try to get away with 7 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, and wonder why for the next couple days you're out of commission. Basically you can't produce at a high level. So if you're a high performer, which you're probably watching this video, so I know that you're a high performer, you need to make sure that you're focusing on what is the best output you can give. And the best output you can give has to start off with what is your recovery level. You can't give from an empty cup. So sleeping is literally just filling that cup back up so you can go ahead and give energy to whatever you need, whoever you need. So sleep is that important. We could literally make like 30,000 videos on sleep. But
Yeah.
that can be a huge game changer in how your body is responding from the stimulus of exercise. So there's that. The next one we got is a huge one, and people like to say, oh, you know what, I'm working out so I can eat whatever I want. Now, to some degree, that's true. You see some of these athletes, they just work out and they eat whatever. But the thing is, that's not lasting results. You're thinking of just surface level, what muscles that you see, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are so many different athletes and bodybuilders that I've worked with whose body is actually falling apart, but people are mirroring themselves after, this athlete just because of what they look like on the outside.
Right. We're going for longevity.
Right.
So we got to focus on the internal as well. And also the mindset that comes with I can eat whatever I want, or I'm working out to burn off what I eat. Those are toxic. Like those are going to hurt
That's
you long term, and they're not going to help you, right? So in anything that we're doing, we're trying to bring on habits that are going to help us, and we want to strengthen these muscles as in habits so that we can see better, more effective results. So we're going to take that habit and we're just literally throw it away
right.
because it's not serving you, it's not serving your workouts, and it's not serving your life. So, you want to eat good food so that you can have a good workout, and then you want to have a good workout, and then you want to eat good food so that you can repeat the cycle again.
Right.
So, when you're thinking about working out, you need to think, hey, I want to be stronger, I want to feel better, and I want to create more energy. Like these are positive things that when you think about working out and moving your body, that's how you want to feel. It's
And you should give them some examples of what good food is technically, not the actual, like, bananas or whatever, but what is actual good
Yeah,
food?
good food, whole food,
Whole food,
not processed foods, no
organic.
artificial sugars,
Yes.
all of that stuff. Like not white bread, not you want to eat greens,
Foods that are alive.
alive, coming from the earth, naturally occurring, and that's what we mean by whole foods. We mean whole grains, not high fructose corn syrup in your bread, and refined sugars, and these sports drinks that are poured with artificial sugars and things that keep you addicted to it. And
Not even just artificial sugars. You see all those artificial dyes,
yeah,
like
chemicals, like chemical ridden. I like to call them frankenfoods because they are pretend food. It's not a real food. So when you think about moving your body or anything that goes into your body, you want to put real food that's going to work with your real body to help you optimize everything, whether it's moving, sleeping, all of the daily habits. Our food is working in unison with them. So if you're working out, you want to make sure that you're eating whole food. You want to have a balanced meal after, before. You want to drink water or some pure version of electrolytes that are going to enhance your water in a positive, clean way, not ones that are ridden with dye and artificial sugars. So, we have another video where it talks about, the most toxic foods to avoid, like artificial sugars and frankenfoods. So you guys can check that out. But yeah, so when it comes to your habits and your mindset around working out, it's not, I can work out to eat whatever I want, or I'm going to work harder in the gym because I didn't eat great the day before. It is the again, cumulative effect of doing these things daily and having a positive mindset around, I want to create positive habits to feel good in my body. That's what we're going for. We're going for a feeling. We want to feel good. We want to wake up with energy. We want to go to sleep feeling like, hey, I accomplished I accomplished the day, and I'm ready to be rested so that when I wake up, I can go conquer the day again. These are the feelings that we're going for. So when you think about your workout, when you think about the food that you're eating, when you think about, hey, the routines that you're creating with sleep, this is what we want to, that's the space that we want to move from. So yeah.
And just to put a cap on this workout, just to eat whatever you want, is that don't forget that anything you eat you will eventually become, right? Your cells in your body normally turn over. There's a lot of differing science, right? But it's about every 2 years every cell in your body turns over. So imagine if you were eating like crap for 2 years, your body is going to be made completely of crap. And also, if you've been eating very good for 2 years, you know that inside of your body, all your cells are being rebuilt off of organic, live energy foods. So just think about that. You can't just put in 6 weeks of eating good. Like, no. If you want your body to really function well over time, especially because every 2 years your body turns over all the cells, you need to make sure that you are on a consistent uh, diet that consists of vitamins, nutrients, all of those things, not just protein, not just macros, not just
Right.
macros. Don't just go
Right.
by macros because macros hides a lot of things. Not that macros isn't good, but
Right.
along with macros has to come some other things. So we just put a cap on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one is hydration. Now, hydration is super important because um, your body is made up of 75% water. So imagine you're not having water, and I say water is anything that's clear, you can see through, actual water, not Gatorade, not any of these other hydration drinks, water, right? Because your body's 75% water, so it doesn't need 75% Gatorade. It needs water, like water that you can actually see through, and ideally it'd be over a pH of 7. Ideally
We're
it'd
gonna
be
get into
closer
that
to
another
alkaline.
time, but
Yes.
yeah, that's important.
Yes.
Don't overlook that part. That part is important.
Yes, because and this is the main reason why it's important, and most people don't realize, right? If your water is acidic, meaning basically over a p or under a pH of 7, your body is going to need to pull minerals from your bones to actually digest that water, right?
Which is not good.
If you keep pulling minerals from your bones, what is that?
Yeah.
Osteoporosis, osteopenia. That's what may pop up for you. So we
Quality
don't
of your water is important.
we don't want any of that. So those hydration levels are important, but also because when you're moving around, right, or not moving around, right, your body has to have water in it, and your muscles have to have water in it. If your muscles do
And your
not have,
brain.
yes, a lot
All
in
so
your brain,
important.
right?
Like if you have a job that you're sitting down, you have to have a lot of brain power for, you're not drinking enough water and you're sitting all day, those are double no-nos.
Yeah.
So you have to drink a lot of water. And for working out, like you are pushing your body, you are moving your body to the next level. If you don't hydrate enough beforehand, and if you don't hydrate during and after, you are going to feel depleted. And the whole point of working out is to feel good, right? So if you work out and you feel depleted and exhausted, there's a missing link, right? The missing link is probably one of those things. So water is really important. Again, keeping it at pH over 7, and making sure that you're consistent with it. I like rules of thumb where you can wake up and drink 20 ounces of water first thing in the morning,
Mhm.
because it's easy. It's easy to remember. Have a glass of water next to your bed or right downstairs when you come downstairs in the morning, and just drink that water first thing before you put anything else in your body. And another one, 2 hours before bed, and, a couple during the day. What I like to share, a little expert tip for my clients that I share with, is set alarms in your phone, because we're all busy, right? You're probably working, you might be a parent, and you forget and you don't prioritize it if it's not already a habit in your life. So set alarms and have water in your car, in your bag, and your work, at home. Have them ready so that when that alarm goes off, you can grab that bottle and toss it back, because you'll start to see the changes in your mind, in your body and in the way you move when you have that water.
Yep. And again, with hydration levels, I work a lot with people with mobility, right? And one huge thing is that people are actually dehydrated, they have no water in their body, so the water can't even get to their muscles. A lot of people have these terrible back pains, and there are some people that we did all the stretching in the world, and it didn't help. And all we did was, hey, change the amount of water you're drinking, right? Your kidneys are right in your back, in your lower back. So if you're having constant pain there and you've been doing all the stretching and all of that stuff, you some of that stuff could easily be cleared up by just drinking water. And we've said, you need to drink water, but how much water? Here, I'm gonna give you very easy rule of thumb. You take however many pounds you weigh, you divide that in half, and you drink that amount in ounces. For example, if you are 200 pounds, you will divide that in half. That is 100 pounds, right? Now all you have to do is drink 100 ounces of water for the day. That's it. Very simple, no complicated math solutions. You drink that amount of water a day, right? You can start there. If you're moving around a lot, maybe you need a little bit more, but that's a baseline. You're going to need to have half your body weight in ounces per day of water to make sure that you are not under.
Yeah.
Easy.
Really easy. So, kind of a recap of these three ways to make sure you're maximizing your workouts would be getting proper sleep, right? So, we're tracking it, we're creating habits that are going to foster good quality sleep. And we're going to know, right? Because as you're tracking, you're going to know, okay, I need more sleep this day. I need to exert less energy this day. And you're going to start to see those workouts, number one, become more effective, see better results, and feel better. Number two is working out so that you can eat anything that you want. Again, that's a mindset shift. So we got to work on our mindset and how we think about moving our body. So when you think about moving your body, the positive way is I want to feel more energy. I want to, move. I want to take care of my body and make sure that I'm moving in a way that feels good for me, right? And knowing that when we're fueling our body, we are fueling our workouts, right? So it's not, hey, I'm eating bad food and now I'm going to work out harder to burn off that food. No, it's, hey, I'm eating good quality food so that I can fuel this workout, and then I'm going to have great quality food after so that I'm in a good cycle of health, right? So we're creating cycles, habits of health. Number three is hydration. Again, we want to drink half our body weight in water. So if you're 200 pounds, that's going to be 100 ounces of water, and maybe setting alarms. So, 5 alarms throughout the day, drink 20 ounces. Rule of thumb, wake up in the morning, drink 20 ounces first thing in the morning and 2 hours before bed. Those are really simple habits to just get in more water. And checking that pH, okay? Is your pH in your water over 7? Because we want it to be over 7 so that it is in a more alkaline state, so that is adding to our bodies and not making it harder to digest. And these three things are going to help you maximize your workout, have a better mindset around moving your body, and foster positive habits around health. And that is what we are here for. That's what we're signing up for. That's what we've committed to. If you are in this lifestyle and you want to create better habits, that's what you're looking for. And yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and the closing thing is, this is a pro tip. And I usually don't be giving this stuff out for free. All right, but when you're drinking water, make sure it's at least room temperature. Your body cannot absorb cold water, right? It's going to have to wait until it heats up to actually be able to absorb. So you want to be drinking room temperature water at least. So if you have like really cold water and you're drinking it, your body's not gonna be able to absorb that right away. And if you don't believe me, I dare you to go ahead and have a really cold bottle of water and drink it, and a couple minutes after walk around, you can hear it sloshing around. You can hear it
Yes.
sloshing around, and that's because your body cannot absorb it. But if you had room temperature water, and that's not going to happen because your body can automatically pick it up and absorb it. So I'm gonna cut it off right there. I'm not going to give all the tips away. There's more
Save
to
some for
come.
later. For later.
Right. But yeah, again, make sure you check out our YouTube. Make sure you check out the different challenges and programs that we have. And if you do have any questions or anything, don't be afraid to reach out to us in some sort of capacity, comment, DM. um,
All the
email.
things. We're here to help.
Exactly. We want to make sure that people are as healthy as they can possibly be. And that starts with, making sure that you're not wasting your workouts. So
Yes.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. We'll see you next time.
Peace.